Hold up. You can't start raiding before I even start? Also, my mic was on that whole time, so you could probably like hear me breathing and I didn't realize. I thought I turned it off. Whoops! Professional streamer. Shogun, is that you? Thank you so much for the little raid. I love it. I think you're actually like the first person that's ever raided me. No big deal. So, congratulations on that. Yay, this game. Indeed. Usually, I'd start with the game pulled up, but I thought we should all watch the opening cutscene together for this game because I feel like it's always helpful to remember what's up. Thank you so much for the raid, Shogun. I love it. I hope you had a good Super Mario Land stream. Um, and that you didn't die too much. Yep. Yep, that's cool. Okay. Let's get started here. It has been a while, and that was why I decided that we should play it. Well, I mean, Twy also requested it, specifically, and I was like, you know what? I haven't played it in a while, and when I uh, when I was doing the poll last week, if Dating Sim had won, we were going to play this game instead. But Twy was right. We haven't done Angels in a really long time, so we should do it again. And oh, I'm sorry that rampant to death was a thing. That is never super fun. So let me boot up the game here and get organized, and then I'll be quiet so we can all watch the opening cutscene together. I think we got some new people, so they're who've never been to an Angels stream before, so that's gonna be a ride. Anyone want to fill them in? Like, I know Stripes, you haven't been here for an Angels one. Welcome to the stream, by the way. And probably some of the raiders that came in with Shogun probably have not been here for an Angels stream. And it does require a bit of explanation, I feel. Shogun streamer, there is a mass death. Okay, opening cutscene. I'm gonna shut up. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of death in this game. Should probably have said that before we started. I'm sorry. There's lots of death and blood and very Zero Escape vibes. It is the one true wife. I thought Remy was gonna win. But, you guys seemed to like Remy last time, so no, we're gonna be doing Adine today. The one who just came. You will decide your wife. I mean, Adine is up for grabs. Or Amara, I guess, but you don't really want to date her. She's kind of a jerk. Alright, here we are. So, it's still this, like, sunset-y type thing, I've noticed. I don't remember when it became that way. Maybe after we got Anna's ending? Hey, we got a little gun in the corner. Do you guys see that? We got a little gun now. It's Dinosaur Danganronpa. Probably. Okay, so, explanation of a little bit. Yeah, there are that many characters, but most of them are, like, side characters. So, you don't actually date them. So, the 4 main dragons that you can date are Anna, who we've already done, and got her good endings. Let's see where we left off. Yeah, I don't think we have anything left off. I think we have to start over. So we have Bryce, who we've dated, but apparently we got the bad ending for him, and I think I know why. I think I know what we did wrong, and it's an easy fix, but it's going to involve us playing through the whole thing again, so that was why I included him as a separate post, or a separate option. We're dating Adine this time because she won the poll, and we have Remy, who's like the really cute nerd. Love him. We also have Lorem, the guy that I've been looking at for this game has recall asking us to get the Bad Bryce ending first. Oh, I don't remember that, but apparently that's what happened. So the Lorem's endings, he apparently has endings. And I think you have to get all of the dragon's good endings in order to get the true ending, like you know how you do in Zero Escape. So I was like, well, we're gonna have to do a Lorem run, I guess. Dino Danganronpa, based on what I know about Danganronpa, sounds pretty accurate. So if you're in for that, like, stay tuned. So, let's see. Yeah, I think, like, let me look at what we have here, but, geez, November was the last time we streamed this game? Holy crap. Yeah, I think we need to start over to get Adine. Let me, I have my guide pulled up in another tab, so... Because this game, it is kind of hard. Like, the dialogue choices, not always incredibly obvious what you want to pick, and if you mess up, then you mess up. Like, it's not good. It's definitely not ideal to do that. I'm trying to get into a position where I can see the chat and the... I don't care about the stream, I just want to see the chat. Okay, you know what? Whoa, oh my gosh, whoa. Who is that? Oh, it's Andy W. 3321. Thank you so much for the follow. Enjoy your Blue Badger and your Blue Badger dance. And welcome to the Ace Fan Club. Yay! Thanks. That scared me. It's so loud. It's kind of hilarious. Hello, Karad. Welcome to the stream. You always type it a different way, Shogun, which makes me laugh. I lost the train of thought of what I was doing. Andy for short. Alright, sounds good. Alright, I'm just gonna keep OBS up so I can see the chat. It's a little small. I think I can make it a bit bigger. Hello, McBall. Welcome to the stream. I was wondering when you were going to show up, since this is kind of your game. Do I? I kind of do. Sorry, it's hard to read because they block out all the spoilers, which is great, but then it makes it a little bit hard to work with as a guide. Who's ready to get the broom closet ending? Wait, wrong game. Hi, Twy. I love the broom closet ending. It's my favorite ending. Alright, this is enough stalling. Let's get started. So we are going to be starting fresh this time. Because with Adine, the thing is, based on what I'm seeing of her choices, the story doesn't really matter. The overarching story, at least, doesn't really matter. We're just gonna have to focus on her. So that's why I wanted to do this one before doing the bad ending, because the bad ending is gonna require us doing, a lot of bad things. Of course I wouldn't miss my dragons. I knew you wouldn't. Alright. We are going to just start over. And since I know we have new people here, maybe we won't skip as much. But continue your journey, Diana. Cool. Will do. Thanks, system. Homie. Whoa, okay. Woohoo! Trauma! My favorite. It's really terrifying because that only sounds in one half of my headphones, and it, like, kind of scares me. I wanted some background music before I forgot the opening cutscene doesn't really explain the plot that well. But basically, what's happened is Earth is dying, and we found a portal that took us to the magical land of dragons. It's not magical, really. It's just a land of dragons that are more technologically advanced than we are. So we're trading them human knowledge for some kind of clean power source that they have. We're the second person to come through. The first person is our childhood schoolmate. His name is Reza. He's kind of an ass. But you'll find that out yourself. So, we've seen this before, so I'm not gonna completely skip it, but I'm just gonna not necessarily read everything until we get something new or something important. Like, we've already done Adine's first date, but we're gonna obviously do it again, so. Remy left everything, the doorbell rang, and it's guess who? Our good buddy. Sit back. Oh, okay. No. We don't need to see this, technically. I'm always so conflicted with this game, like how much I should skip and how much we should do, because they are long scenes. And with this one, the story doesn't really matter, because game audio seems a little loud. Okay, let me fix that. Let me fix that. Oh, Shogun, you did not have to donate. Do bits. It looks so cute there on the bottom, though. Let me. Well, I mean, there's no game audio right now, so you probably shouldn't hear anything, Karan. It got you to the next bit badge. That's exciting. Game audio seems good, but if it gets quieter, it'll still be good. Okay, I turned it down a little bit, so it should be fine. Now, here's the question that I have for you guys, because with this game, it's really hard to decide what I want to skip, because we have seen this before, but I know that there are people here that have not seen this before, so do you guys want me to skip? Because if we don't, it's going to be a lot, or if we do skip, it's going to be a lot shorter of a stream. And Adine, you don't necessarily have to know the story. Can you make my voice louder? I can do that. How's that? Is that better? Yeah, my settings are a bit off because I was recording this week, and I don't use this mic for recording, so that's why. Your call, newbie, speak up. We can do the story, but I'm just telling you for this route, it's probably not going to matter as much as it will for future Angel streams. Like when we do the bad ending and the true ending, we probably won't skip anything. When we do Remy, do you want the abridged version or the full length? And let me tell you, the full length is full length. Like, I know Stripes, I know you from Tim's streams, think like Zero Escape full length. Like, yes, thank you. Oh, was that to making my voice louder? Cool. I'm glad that worked. Abridged version would probably be the simplest. Yeah, I think so too. Only because Adine really doesn't matter, because the only way you get on her, quote, dates is by ordering food. As you wish. Don't worry, we will do the full story again. It's a virtual novel, ergo long scenes. Oh, this was the whole investigation bit too with Bryce. We have an afternoon, so in order to see Adine, we are going to order some lunch, because she's the waitress at the cafe. Don't worry, if you are confused about anything, speak up. We will do our best to help. And by we, I mean everyone else in the chat, including myself, because I know there are some of you that have been around since we started streaming this. Twy, Shogun. You're gonna be lurking? Okay, fine, it's up to Twy then. No worries. Alright, so this is not new, but this is important for our route, so we're gonna do the full read through of this one. I remember that Adine had told me that the cafe did deliveries as well, and not having anything better to do, I figured I should try it out. I made my order with a quick phone call, and it wasn't long before the doorbell rang. Oh yeah, Funk has been here for a lot of it too. That's right. I don't know, we haven't streamed this in forever, so I keep forgetting. It just so happened that Adine herself stood in the doorway, dripping wet and with damp containers in her grip. Oh, we made her come in the rain. Oh, poor Bibi. Oh, and McBall, of course. McBall loves the dragons. That's right. McBall, it's on you too. All of you. Oh, it's you again. I thought we were over this. Okay, so this doesn't matter, but we're not gonna be rude, obviously. Hey. Hey. Here's your order. Sorry it got a little wet, but it should still be okay. No, we're gonna invite her in. Oh, yeah. So Adine is rare because she's like a flying dragon, and not all dragons can fly. So that's why she's generally like a delivery person. Of course, I couldn't let you fly back when it's this ugly outside. No, we're not gonna skip this, even though we've done it before. We're doing this one. Feel right at home. I better eat this before it gets cold. I sat down at the table and started eating my food while Adine decided to take a seat opposite of myself. Do you like it? Yeah, I ordered something I knew I'd actually like this time. I didn't want to make the same mistake I did earlier today. So earlier you go and meet her at the cafe and you order, I think we ordered the, like the special or something and it was gross. They're exploiting her. Do you have something similar where you come from? We do. As a matter of fact, it's almost scary how close it is to what we have back home. Really? Maybe we all just share a similar taste. Maybe I don't care. No, that's so mean. Maybe there's more to it than that. What do you mean? Well, don't you trace your origins back to humans in some way? I know what kind of a reputation we have in your culture. For the record, humans are pretty much like gods in this culture. Like, everyone thinks we're super awesome because we're like the creators or something of dragons. Like, that's their mythology. That is true. Let me ask you this. Where do you think the portal you found came from? Who built it? Humans did it, of course. Exactly. If you believe humans had something to do with an artifact created who knows how many years ago, it wouldn't be a stretch to think they could have also influenced you in other ways. Even something as simple as this dish? I like that idea. So, what do you do when you aren't working in the restaurant? Do you have a family? Well, most of the time I take care of my kids. Oh, nice. How many children do you have? They aren't really my children, per se. I just take care of them. You're more of a foster parent, then? Not quite. These are orphan children I'm talking about. I just volunteered to spend some time with them, so I'm really more of a babysitter and teacher all in one. I can't really take them in and care for them 24/7 like a proper parent would. I'd love to, but I work far too much to be a single parent. Remember, we know this. We've been to the hatchery before and we've seen her working there. With the amount of time I've spent at the restaurant, I don't think the kids would be any better off, so I just help out whenever I can. That's very nice of you. Thanks. These kids already didn't get a very good hand in life. I just thought that if I can make even a small difference for them, it'd be worth it. I see. What about hobbies? Do you have any? Can I ask a question for a change? Alright, sorry, jeez. Phew. No. Well, can you? You're silly. I like that. Oh, guys. I love their little blushing sprites. I think they're so cute. Well, I don't really know much about you. Actually, I'm not sure if there's anyone here who does. Okay, Twy. Is Adine gonna be your waifu? What would you like to know? What did you do before you came here? Avoid the question by making a bad pun. That is definitely my thing. Nothing special. Nothing special, really. I mean, I have my degrees. They're in biology and sociology, for the record. That's my main character. But this is the first time I did something that was actually related to them. The work I did previously was just to keep afloat. Uh-oh. McFall and Twy are gonna fight over Adine. Guys, we have more people! I suppose it's my turn again, so tell me about your hobbies. The one I enjoy most is probably flying. Just flying? Well, not just flying. I do aerobatics, or stunt flying. I've been doing that on and off for a couple of years now. That's pretty badass. You must be the most overqualified delivery flyer. Actually, that might not be so far from the truth. Hey, I'm good over here. I'm actually hoping to be part of a competition sometime. I bet we're gonna say awesome. Where can I watch that? Yeah. Awesome. Well, where can I watch that? Children behave. Shokin. The mod. Twice a mod too, which is just sad. I suppose that depends on whether you'll still be here when it takes place. It's part of a festival we hold in this town every year. Okay, since it's my turn again, well... This might be an unusual question. So, when they said it was a human that would be coming here, I kind of expected something a little different. I mean, should we ask her what she expects? Yeah, I don't think it matters. I'm not sure exactly, but they do say it was humans that made us who we are today. You don't seem so different from us, though. I mean, yeah, you do look different from us, but you're not really anything like some of the things that have been said about your kind. Yeah, they have, like, the dragons have, like, all kinds of crazy myths about humans that are, well, not true. I could say the same thing about you. Really? Yeah, we have plenty of myths about dragons. Like what? Dragons are noble creatures. They're often cited as symbols of power and strength, but also one of wisdom, possessing an intellect that has no equal. They're noble creatures, and their depictions enjoy an almost universal appeal. Do they know anime is real? I don't know. I could get used to that, though it would be even nicer if they were all true. To be honest, I don't know if it's such a good idea to generalize like that, even if it's good things you're saying about us. We're all different, you know, and not all of us are nice. Ooh. Yeah, I'm the fun mod. Okay, Twy. I see. But then, we have said many good things about your kind, too. Well, no matter what you might think about humans, I can assure you that I am in no way special or supernatural. You disagree with that? Why? Girl, you okay? You say that you aren't special, but just the fact that you're here with us right now is quite special to me and many others. Just try to see it the other way around. Do, you know, a turnabout. I mean, what? Nothing. You know, you have a good point. What were you thinking when you first heard about us? I think I thought it was awesome. It was awesome. I thought making a discovery like this was just awesome. Many people would love to have the opportunity I had by coming here. See, it's not so one-sided after all. So don't be surprised if some of us feel the same way. Oh, God. You too. And it's not just the discovery of you dragons. We found a portal to an entirely different world. We still haven't figured that one out. Neither have we. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. By the way, interesting selection of books you have there. Draconic Desire, Ixomian Sphere, are these yours? No, they were already here when I moved in. Have you read any of them? I did read Sheridan and the Scepter of Sovereignty. Why can I not pronounce that word? How'd you like it? It wasn't really my kind of thing. I can see why. Oh, you've got Price and Prayer. You should totally read that one. You think so? Why's that? It's not just an interesting story, it's based on true events. The author's so right when he says there's a lot we can learn from what happened back then. Girl, you giving me book recommendations? Like, I'm down. I love that. I'll check it out. Yeah. I'll check it out when I have the time. Let me know when you do. I'd be interested in hearing what you have to say about it. Alright, since you asked about my family earlier, I'm going to do the same thing. Is there a Mr. or Mrs. Diana back home waiting for you? No, can't say that there is. How about a potential Mr. or Mrs. Diana then? Are you looking to date anyone? No. Yes. Obviously. This is a dating sim. Oh, it's a shame you can't be with them now then. Or are you talking about someone you met here? I'm gonna go with yes again. Oh my. Well, she's just asking. Would it happen to be someone I know? Have fun, Kront. See you later. Bye. Thanks for coming. None of these are... All it says is yes, so I'm gonna keep going with the yes. Well, who is it? I'm not sure how many questions that was, but I'm sure it's not your turn anymore. If only there was a take me now option. Are we even still playing this game? I think it's we started it. Yeah. You started it. That's true. You seem to be enjoying it though. You know, why don't we make this a little more interesting while we're at it? What do you suggest? Truth or dare? I totally forgot about this date, guys. What's that? We continue asking questions, but if one of us doesn't want to answer the question, we have to do something the other person tells us to. I mean, what? Nothing. I don't even know what kind of dare I would make you do. It could be something that would make me uncomfortable, or something you'd like to see me do. Leave that open for interpretation. Anything? Well, keep in mind the revenge might be coming quicker than you think, so don't ask someone for anything you wouldn't do yourself. That's a good rule to keep in mind when playing Truth or Dare, I think. Got it. So, who's first? You asked the last few questions, so it's only fair if I start. Alright. Truth or Dare never ends well. Well, it doesn't say which one we should do. The guide is very sparse on Adine's dates, kind of, so. What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you? Let me think. There was this one time when I was still a teenager. I was messing around and wanted to try out a new flying maneuver. A barrel roll. Needless to say, it ended badly. I guess you didn't succeed then? No, the roll itself went fine, but I lost control after that and plunged right to the ground. Oh, were you hurt? No, luckily I wasn't too high when I did it. There was a great puddle of mud on the ground right where I landed. Of course, all my friends were there to see it. That wasn't enough to stop me from ever trying again. No, if anything, it only made me want to try harder. Since it's my turn now, what is your greatest wish? Be the very best, like, I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. You had to put 3 ice cubes down your pants? Oh god. More than anything, I'd want there to be peace on Earth. That's an honorable wish, Diana. Okay, my turn. Let's see. Pokemon reference. Yeah. Okay, this part's a little bit complicated, so hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to interpret this. I did not expect that. I mean, they did just reference barrel roll. We're on a roll here, I think. I'm gonna go... What would you do if you were invisible for a day? Invisible, huh? That's a hard one. I mean, no one would see my flying then, and I do want people to see that. Well, with this question, it's more about what you would do if you had the opportunity to do something without getting caught, like something mischievous or criminal. Oh, I know what I would do. I'd check out the building they found along with the portal. What building? Didn't you hear about that? They found a whole building along with the portal. It's actually underground, and they have it heavily guarded while a team of archaeologists works on it. I think it might contain many secrets and answers about the portal and where it came from. Interesting. I think I'd like to check that out as well. If you knew the world was about to end, what would you do? What? This is not what the guide says, so that's fine, but whatever. I mean, I think she'd, like, enjoy my life to the fullest. Going out with a bang, huh? Okay, the guide is not... This is not what the guide says, so I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants here, like... I'd go to the buffet. Should we? I don't think we should be super forward. So you could come back to me with my world right now. Would you do it? That's a very difficult question, you know. Of course, I'd love to visit. Maybe it's sort of a vacation. But if we're talking about permanently, I'm not sure I could just pack up and leave everything behind just like that. Do a barrel roll. Alright, so from those of you who've met here so far, who's the one you fancy most? I think I'll take a dare for this one. Oh, finally. What am I going to have you do? Whatever you like. No, I honestly have no idea. Take your time. Alright, let me think for a minute. Oh, looks like it's getting late. Wait, what time is it? Whoops, seems like I've been here longer than I thought. Probably should be going. I'm gonna need to check after this if I did it right. I remember we did the state. Yeah, I know we've done it before. My personal number. Yes, we got those digits. But I like the food. Or maybe I'll get your number instead, since you ordered from us. I already have it anyway. She's being forward. Yeah, that's true. It's just, that wasn't in the guide. The guide is phrased very strangely for this part. And it's really weird. So I may have to do this again. Take it as a compliment. Bye. I think you can check on the screen how it went. She was gone as quickly as she'd appeared, but given her enthusiasm, I doubted that was the last time I would hear from her. Okay, let me get to this next scene, and then we can check. Oh yeah, oh we're good, we're good. We got it. Okay, so yeah, this is what it should look like. Okay, so we can't meet with her again today. We've already done Sebastian's scene, so we don't need to do that again. We might as well just rest, I guess. Because we're gonna need to do all of these things later, so we could just wait. In the end, I decided to spend the day relaxing in my apartment. I didn't know when things would start to pick up again, so I figured it would be better to get some rest as long as I still could. Burnout, intense. It's Sebastian, our good buddy. Good pizza takes time. It does. That's slow pan though. It's not delivery, it's Tombstone. Okay, so we can skip this. We don't need to do all of this. Oh. More people died, by the way. I don't think this matters. Ooh, wait. Crap, hold on. Where is that achievement? Okay, we don't have to worry about it until her second date, that's fine. The Tatsu note. So we can go, okay, hello, yes, hi, how's it going? Masked man. Tatsu. Production facility. So this doesn't matter at all. So I think, well, when it doesn't matter, I like going to the grocery store because you know why. We gotta get our inappropriate jokes in for the day. So it's this little girl. I think we find out more about this girl in somebody's route. Sorry, I'm looking. If we go on Adine's second date, we find out more about her, I think. Okay, so we're just gonna skip a little bit. Do you remember Reza coming here? I'm gonna do some work at least. Who was that? Just browsing. Okay, obviously, we're gonna do this. Ahem. We can't not. Woohoo! Dragons have big dicks. I mean, what? Nothing. Sorry, family-friendly stream. I think these ones go It's never not gonna be funny to me. I'm sorry, I have a dirty mind. Alright, we're gonna go. We're gonna leave. Goodbye. That's all I wanted. Sorry, I just needed to look at that. And then, we don't need to do anything else, really. But, wait, actually, hold on, I want to check something very quickly. I don't don't remember what this one is. This means we've given Anna our blood. This means I think we have the first part of the sphere. And I don't remember what that one is. I don't remember what the letter one is. Family friendly. We don't need to do anything. We've done enough for today. We are going to skip. Yes. What? You saw it. Oh, you skipper. I got an achievement for that. Whoops. It knows. It knows. Sebby. Talk to him about the store. Good work. Thanks. I did a good job. LOL. Yeah. Yeah, I can go by myself. I'm an adult. Alright, finally some free time. Whatever am I going to do? It's like there are some messages. Please leave a message after the beep. Gotcha! You thought that was your answering machine, but it was me, Adine. I know we talked about me coming over again, but I thought, why not mix it up and you come to me instead? I mean, it's not like I can use your excuse and pretend to order something from you. After all, you don't even have anything to sell or deliver. Unless... Well, I don't think you're that kind of... Wow! Okay. Oh, I do hope this is the right number. Someone is going to be very confused. Well, she did get the right number, and I'm still confused. I thought that was a swear bleep. Damn, Adine. We are going to meet with her. Let's go. Nice. Adine making all kinds of assumptions. This should be the right address. You can't, no, you cannot have a backup waifu, Shogun. Plus, there's already 2 people fighting over her, so if you want to get into the mix of that. But, guys, I think I'm gonna, well, I want to see the rest of Remy's route before I make a decision, because I like both Remy and Bryce. I mean, I like them all, but... Okay, this should be the right address. Knock, knock. Hello, I'm here. I'm coming. Hey, girl. Oh, it's you. I was expecting someone else. You're a little early. Oh, whoops. My bad. Go back to Adine's stuff. Okay. The next time we do things is when I actually do have to go somewhere. But Shogun, you don't want to rumble with us. Yeah, I didn't know how long it would take me to get here. Better early than late, right? Oh my god, no, guys, don't fight. And who might that be? This is Emily. She's one of the kids I work with. Oh, we've seen her before. Oh, she's so cute. Hello, Emily. Say hi, Emily. Hello. She's so cute. I just have to bring her back to the orphanage real quick. Feel free to make yourself at home in the meantime, okay? Sure. You met Emily. Cool. Oh, I got this thing. Great. So this is where you live, Adine. Small but cozy. No, I think that's just the color of her scales, Shogun. Don't be weird about it. I'm back. Wow, I just literally stepped inside your house and you're already back. That's pretty impressive. That was quick. Being able to fly does have its perks, you know. How did you carry the kid? Wait, you flew her back? Well, I am a delivery flyer. She doesn't get scared or anything? Not at all. She's such a brave little girl. And also really cute. So, what exactly is it that you do at the orphanage? I'm a volunteer. I help them out with whatever they need and sometimes take care of the kids. They only have so many social workers. The ratio is about 1 social worker for every 10 children, so it's good for kids to spend some time one-on-one with someone they know. I guess you can almost call it babysitting, but for the kids, we basically become foster parents. I think Kevin was speckly, but he was also furry, so there was that. The older they get, the less likely they are to be adopted. She might be too old to be considered soon. No, but she's so cute. I can see why. I don't know if I should go that far. No, it's just what a shame. Yeah, I know. I'm worried about what will happen to her if she doesn't find a family. We will still take care of her, of course, but it's not quite the same as having parents. I'd adopt her myself, but I don't think I could care for her properly. Not as a single parent with my packed work schedule. I still volunteer as often as I can, because if I don't, who will? Someone needs to be there for those kids. I mean, I don't even know why I'm checking this one, but I'm very paranoid. That's very nice of you. Thanks, but for me, didn't she say she wasn't like a foster parent 10 minutes ago? Yeah, I think so. I almost feel obligated to help, you know? Anyway, let's talk about something less depressing. Like what? Let me think. Oh, I just remembered that someone died here recently. Okay. First of all, not less depressing. Second of all, this is the place where we investigated this morning, yeah. Here in your apartment? No, not here, silly. It was close, though. Barely a block from here. Right, the murder of the maintenance guy. I remember that. Let's talk about something less depressing. Death. I wonder how anyone wins this game without a walkthrough. I mean, it's like Hatful. Like, you just try enough things. Because, I mean, it tells you right after every date whether it worked, everything worked out or not. If you see their impressed status. So I'm pretty sure you can just save before the date and then go. And then if you don't do it right, you just go back to the beginning of the date. Sorry for mentioning it. Finding the first victim was already bad enough for me, and now I have to hear there was another murder in town. I wish I could get some good news for once. Oh yeah, Adine was the eyewitness of the first murder. Like, she was the one that found the body. So we had to, like, interrogate her. Don't just focus on the bad things. Don't just focus on the bad things. It's no use lamenting something you can't change. Sorry, Diana. I guess I should be more positive. Wait, what? It's just not always easy, you know? Maybe you'll get some good news soon. I hope so. That reminds me, I've got something I wanted to try on you. That's what she said. I mean, what? Try on me? It's nothing too dramatic. I read this magazine the other day and found a few interesting articles. Using her partial hand, she held up a magazine to show me its cover. A rather bold-looking female was presented on the front, adorned with trinkets like rings and jewels. Various headlines gave me an idea of the content within. It reminded me a lot of the typical gossip magazines back home. Lifestyle, the magazine for modern people? This issue even came with a set of fortune cards. I'm not sure what to expect, I think, yeah. Not sure what to expect. Isn't that the whole fun of it? What should we look at first? Throw the stupid magazine in the trash. Literally, I would just like say that the top part of the Steam guide that I'm using for Adine says, whatever you do, don't make fun of her stupid magazine. So, you decide. Alright, let's see. Here, this article talks about dreams and what they mean. This is not real. Have you had any strange or recurring dreams lately? Dreaming of fire, because I think I have. Fire? That's interesting. Apparently it's a rather common symbol that can mean a variety of things. Why not dragons magazines? Another thing to consider is the significance of the symbol to the dreamer. So what does fire mean to you? I don't know! Fire can be destructive but also wild and passionate. They represent an issue or problem you can no longer ignore, similar to an actual fire breaking out. It also mentions prophetic dreams, but let's hope that yours doesn't fall into that category. I doubt they do. Based on what we know. Phew. What about your dreams? It kind of feels like they're different every night. Most of them are nonsense, but sometimes I dream of people I used to know. What do you make of all this? I'm gonna say I don't know. Even the article concludes that scientists haven't figured out exactly why we dream. It's a big mystery. This is true. Alright, let's move on. Oh, I thought you meant moving on from the magazine. Don't be such a sourpuss. There's some interesting stuff in here. Do you think you can hit the trash can from here? That's so mean. The dream stuff wasn't so bad. See, I told you this was gonna be fun. What's next? A personality test. Didn't you always want to know what kind of relationship would suit you? Oh, here we go. I'd like to see a close relationship between this magazine and the trash can. Oh man, when we have to do bad dates, we're doing this. Sure, let's find out. Okay, first question. In a relationship, what role do you take? Ooh, wouldn't you like to know, babe? I prefer to take the reins. I'm in charge. Is that so? Wow. Moving on to the next question. Wait, do you going to answer the questions too? I'll take the test after you. I don't want to keep track of both of our scores at once. Alright. Question number 2. What is your favorite dessert? Ooh. What does this question have to do with relationships? Lemon ice cream. I do actually really like ice cream, so that's unusual, but sounds really interesting. I'd love to try some. Here's the next question. What is your dream job? Ah! I hate this answer. I'm with you on that one, but does that really qualify as a job? Okay, first of all, yes it does. Do not give me that. Second of all, I would absolutely die as a stay-at-home parent. I don't even want kids. Are you questioning the almighty magazine? Forget I said anything. How many more questions are there? That's all of them. Shortest quiz ever, okay. Now, to look up the result. Oh, it says here that the results are outlined in the weight loss booklet that came with the magazine, but I already threw that away. Whoa! Oh my god. That first one, though. Oh my god. Oh, that's so terrible. I'm gonna cry. Wow. Yeah, I really wanted to know. But now we get to the best part, the fortune cards. That's asking to get murdered, I know, right? That's what I was looking forward to. Do I have to say that? Holy crap. Me too. Asking anyone's weight is a way to get murdered. That's kind of true. Yeah, Adine looks great, game. I agree with you, McBall. She does not need that weight loss magazine. How's that supposed to work, anyway? I mean, they're just cards. How can they predict the future? Apparently, there are different schools of thought regarding the use of fortune-telling cards. The cards themselves don't know anything. They're just a tool. So the information actually comes from somewhere else. But where, though? Well, one interpretation is that it's our subconscious who gives us the answers that we seek. Similar to how dreams can be interpreted, the interpretation of cards is very dependent on the person itself and the symbols they recognize in the card's images. We recognize images that are relevant to our lives, and that gives us an idea about ourselves and our current problems. Yeah, tarot cards, that's what we're doing. However, that's just the most grounded interpretation out there. People usually associate something more paranormal with fortune cards. One of those explanations is that the cards are our way to communicate with a higher being, a paranormal entity that knows more than we do and can give us subtle nudges using the cards. And who would that be? The explanation ranges from ghosts to angelic beings. One even involved humans. Really? Yeah, people would say you could communicate with humans this way. And then there was also something they called higher self. Higher self? How come you know so much about this? Because I read the article about it. Oh. Okay, what should I draw for you? Why don't I get to be the one who's reading the fortune? Because I paid for this magazine, so the cards are mine. Fine. Okay. So, what are my options? I could read your past, present, or future. What's it gonna be? I guess it doesn't matter. Let's do present. Let's see what it says about the present. According to this, understanding our present situation is paramount to understanding the future, as what we do now influences the future that will become our present. Ooh, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Oh, this is interesting. What does it mean? Crossroads are ahead of you. Be wary of your decisions, for the consequences may be dire. Careful actions may have rewarding results, but carelessness could have consequences reaching further than you might think. At least that's what the description says. What's your opinion on this? And see if she communicates with the main character. Yeah, right? I feel like this is totally true, given the game we're playing. I feel like this is totally true, especially if you consider what it means for me to be here. I'm aware that whatever I do here could impact a lot of lives. I see. In that case, I agree that you should be very careful. Yeah, me too. I think so. I guess that's everything the magazine has to offer. It wants me to say finally put it in the trash. So, actually, yeah, it's not like I'm gonna read the articles again. But I'll keep the cards, because it'd be a shame to just throw them away. The pictures are so artistic and pretty. I agree with you there. It's gotta be so much work to create a magazine like this. From selecting the topics, writing the articles, doing all the photos and the layouts. And then to get it to shops and into the hands of customers. All that work just for it to end up in the trash. With how often they come out, it's like they're designed to be disposable. At least they can recycle the materials. That's true, I suppose. So, do you have anything interesting going on at the moment? I can't imagine what ambassador life is like. It's been busy. I thought this whole thing would go by quickly and without any mishaps, but now it seems like there's always something happening. Oh, really? Yeah, you know, everyone's like being murdered and stuff, didn't you hear? Yeah, I figured I'd come here, do the exchange, and leave again, but apparently it's not that easy. Never is. You speak like you've had experience as an ambassador.